Okay, well, every day there's something else new that turns up in the shack, and this is a very as new, still got the foam bits on it. Anyway, this is what we call a Beko. Sorry, the light's a bit terrible in here. VHF linear amplifier. It's the HLV 1000, and these are quite a nice 1 kilowatt amplifier to be used on VHF, say 144.1, etc. And as you can see from there's quite a bit of control here with your preamps, and you can leave in standby mode, etc. And this is sort of the start of some of the new solid state amplifiers which are really starting to hit the market, and these have been out for a while yet, don't get me wrong. They've been out for quite a while, but you're going to see more and more of these styled amplifiers that are all semiconductor, etc. And just to drive it at the moment, I'm just using a little what are they, the IC2800H sitting on the shelf. I just grabbed something quickly. The problem I've got at the moment is my dummy load's not exactly going to handle huge amounts up there, so I'm probably just going to take it and give you a test at, say, 400 or 500 watts or so. So I'm not going to put a lot into it. But basically, this amplifier takes a few watts in, and they sort of sequence in with basically on, and there you've got about 500 and, I don't know, 50 watts, I suppose, somewhere around there. And then we'll just take that off again. That 550 watts, we're on the mid-low position there, and it's solid carrier, etc. too. So I obviously don't want to play with the dummy load too much, and I like my Palstar dummy load. Actually, I've got a collection of Palstar bits and pieces. Unfortunately, the DL2K is only rated to 30 megs, where the Palstar up the top's rated to 500 megs. But still putting full carrier load through it. I don't mind the Kenwood 120 sitting there. It's actually no real need for that to be on right now. They can go off. It's just this is a very how do I explain this? Temporary position while we're getting some rooms sorted out. But it's really nice. It's a beautiful clean amp. I wish the lighting in here was a bit better, I must admit. Sorry about that. It is really average lighting at the moment, but certainly you'll get the idea. So basically, and look, I'm just foot switching it in at the moment down the bottom here with a high oil switch, and basically just being a bit lazy and not connecting it up to the radio. But this, it just come into stock, so really it was just something I wanted to do a quick test. Get a few watts percolating out of it. I can already see that it's going to do 1000 watts PEP, no problems. Hurry up and change our license, please. But anyway, we're allowed 400 watts, which is fine. And once again, just rev it up, and off we go. And that's 550 watts, I'd say, roughly, of full carrier sitting there. Not even remotely having a trouble doing that, not even dropping. Just loves it. So for sideband usage, that's going to be quite a nice piece of equipment. A friend of mine, Theo, vk3 AP, has got VHF, UHF and SHF versions of this same Beko amplifier, and actually was probably the force behind me getting this one, because he just carried on about these enough to make me think, oh, I think I should buy one. So anyway, so that's what we'll be going through: the Cushcraft antennas, the co-phased 13 elements, and we'll see what we can do and have a bit of a play. A lot of learning to do. This is a bit of a new area for me, so sequencing of the preamps and bits and pieces. You've got a fair bit on here that actually is all controlled by the amplifier, so it's quite a nice. I suppose we should do one more hit just to see if we can blow it up and see what happens. And no, we're not blowing it up. Bugger. Makes it too reliable, doesn't it? And it's not even switching out. No protection lights or anything coming on. So yeah, that's not bad. We're really pulling full carrier there, and probably warming my dummy load up a little bit too. Anyway, we'll call that 550 watts. I'll do a further demonstration when I get set up in the shack. You don't even want to know where this room is at the moment. I've just stolen a table in one of the rooms in the house that I've thrown a dummy load and a couple of power supplies and bits, and we're in a bit of a mess at the moment, but we'll get it all back in order. Okay, that's the Beko 1000 VHF linear amplifier, HLV 1000, high spectral purity performance. Gotta love that. That's really quite a nice way of explaining it. Okay, 73s from VK3 Charlie Mike. Cheers all. We'll show you something new, I'm sure, tomorrow. Who knows?